Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I announce our 19th Qimpro Platinum Standard for Healthcare is Dr. Thuppil Venkatesh. Dr. Venkatesh.
The Qimpro Platinum Standard 2024 in Healthcare, National Statesperson for Quality and Excellence, Dr. Thuppil Venkatesh. He is the Professor Emeritus at St. John's Medical College and Chief Executive Officer at Foundation for Quality, India. He is popularly known as the quality guru of medical laboratories in India. His approach to performance excellence is structured around quality assurance and quality improvement in healthcare, where human life is at stake. Dr. Thuppil is a visionary and a missionary. He is a benchmark for his contribution in three key areas: quality diagnostic services, lead safe healthcare environment, and high altitude medicine. Quality diagnostic services, and Dr. Thuppil has been instrumental in developing key accreditation systems and standards for medical laboratories. He has trained over 25,000 medical laboratory personnel. Gosh. And he's done this globally, as well as served as the lead assessor for more than 800 medical testing laboratories. His work with the National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories, NABL, in India, and similar bodies internationally has greatly enhanced global laboratory quality standards. Dr. Thuppil, a tireless missionary, led safe healthcare environment. Dr. Thuppil was invited by the George Foundation to participate in a research project on environmental health, Project Lead-Free. This research led to the nationwide introduction of unleaded petrol in India. This was in 2000. Further, Dr. Thuppil established 48 national referral centers for lead projects, as well as trained 15,000 school teachers on lead awareness. In addition, he catalyzed lead-safe paint regulations that have improved the quality of life of millions, particularly children. Dr. Thuppil is the lead man of India, an inspiring visionary. High-altitude medicine. Over the past 5 decades, Dr. Thuppil has been conducting high-altitude research to improve the quality of life of highlanders. He has developed methods to prevent frostbite and high-altitude pulmonary edema. In addition, Dr. Thuppil has worked with the Indian Army to develop high-altitude pulmonary bags to improve the quality of life of high-altitude soldiers. Dr. Thuppil, a proud Indian. He is a role model statesman, cum leader. He walks his talk. We salute Dr. Thuppil Venkatesh, our Qimpro Platinum Standard 2024 for healthcare. May I request Dr. Girdhar Gayani and Dr. Parag Grindani to come forward on stage to honor Dr. Thuppil.
shampoo. Good evening, friends. The last person is not the last person. I am not lost. I don't want anybody to be lost. What I mean, we do not want to lose the intellectual ability of any child. For that, we were focusing on one of the number one environmental poison, lead. Between 1995 to 2000, when we realized that 53% of children below 12 years, as on November 1999, had their blood lead level elevated. As a result, their IQ was going down. I don't mind losing any property. I don't want to lose somebody's IQ. Children particularly. They become Buddhas, not Buddhas. We calculated the economic damage. If this situation continues in a country, world's biggest democracy, by 2020 there will be economic damage of over 600,000 crores, budget of 2 Jharkhand state. We wanted to do something. Only thing we could do, convert leaded gasoline to unleaded gasoline. Today, Qimpro Foundation, if you have recognized me, you have recognized thousands of people who worked with me. They are recognized. This medal is going to them. We could get unleaded petrol in the country. I got Lead Man of India title, not Platinum Man or a Gold Man. It did not stop. Thanks to Dr. Giridhar Gyani, who realized, understood how powerful the IQ of a child is. The amount of support he provided, with which we could train more than 50,000 school teachers. I tell you, there was a very high level of tolerance at home with my wife. I used to travel, come home at 2 o'clock in the night, again morning 4 o'clock, again leave. I disturbed her sleep every second day. For her tolerance, the project would go on. We could get, most of you may not be aware, you have decorated your homes with paints, decorative paints, containing very high level of lead, up to 40,000 parts per million. Again, I would like to thank Dr. Giridhar Gyani. He came with his wife and grandchild, who painted the first park in the country with lead-free paint. That has made quality play environment for children. Every toy given to the child must be lead-free. We have developed a system. This is one problem, not just problem in India. They used to tell me, think globally, act locally. I said no. I perform locally, advocate globally. It happened. Many countries have started following what we have done. This is another great achievement thanks to Quality Council of India. I always tell people, thanks to all old people here who have not dyed their hair. I ask them, are you dying or dying? The hair dye contains lead acetate. Why I'm telling you, there are hundreds and thousands of opportunities for us to make society better tomorrow. Today's problem is tomorrow's solution. Please remember, we need to identify only problems today, then every problem has a solution. Otherwise, it is not called a problem. And that solution is tomorrow's health. Whether it's high altitude, whether it is lead environment, whether it's a quality in healthcare, quality in medical laboratory diagnosis. Why did I get into this? I tell you one incident which happened. When I was 11 years, in the year 1959, I was participating in a scout camp. We had a morning kit inspection. We had to display whatever we had carried, bed, bedding, plate, spoon, in a particular order. Inspectors used to come and check. Have you kept the cup and spoon on the left side upper corner? Have you kept the soap in the right side lower corner? They were giving marks. I was wondering why they are doing. 1 year later, whole world realized about 5 years quality from Japan. I tell you, that is we never realized that there is something like 5 years, but it was inculcated in our childhood days. That brought me closer to Dr. Girdhar Gyani when he was the director of IIQM. In all walks of life, that's what the Foundation for Quality India, for which they have put me as a man in charge, we have been working quality in all walks of life. At any age, there's no stoppage. And I'm extremely grateful to Qimpro Foundation, Suresh Lula. I tell you, every day is a surprise in my life. The greatest surprise was to attend this function. A very, very important person has come, all the way traveling from Dallas. This early morning arrived at 2:30 and going back tomorrow, by tomorrow Friday. Is none other than my daughter. See the amount of, it is not her love and affection towards me, it is her gratitude towards our Qimpro Foundation. She did a lot of research on Qimpro Foundation. When you mentioned there are 47 centers and 65 lead referral centers today, I thank my son who is here, Abhishek. I tell you, most of the philosophical thoughts and spiritual insights I got from my grandson who is here. I'm so lucky this is not the family of 4 of us. This is the family of every one of us, inside the hall and outside this hall. And we have been instrumental in making the lives of those who are not attending better tomorrow. This is our dream. I thank you very much for the Qimpro Foundation for making our dream come true to reach out to every other individual with a nothing but quality of product, services, and quality of thoughts. Thank you very much.